welcome to Lifting Our Voices, a weekly look at church music. I'm Jim Boatwright, Director of Music at Redeemer Lutheran Church in Columbia, South Carolina. Well, the tune that I just played for you, the hymn that I just played for you here at Redeemer is going to be our hymn of the day for this coming Sunday. Now, the hymn of the day for us is the hymn we sing right after the sermon, and it's the one that most closely ties with the themes of the day and hopefully what the pastor is preaching about. Well, this is a really wonderful song, and the title of it is, "Oh Christ, What Can It Mean for Us?" I think an appropriate subtitle might actually be "A Different Kind of King." The hymn really challenges us to recognize Christ's presence among us as that of a servant, not just that of a triumphant king. Hear this part of the song as I read it to you. "You came the image of our God to heal and to forgive, to shed your blood for sinners' sake, that we might rise and live." The hymn text writer, Dolores Duffner, said it this way: "What can it mean for us to claim Christ as our King?" Duffner continues this: "It means that we may not wield power over others as the world does, letting might take precedent over right. The way of love is opposite the way of power, and as followers of Jesus, we are called to take the way of love." Now here's another bit of the song. "Though some would make their greatness felt and lord it over all, you said the first must be the last, and service be our call." Now, did you notice the tune? Let me play just a little bit of it so you could recall it. It's a very majestic sounding tune. It was written by Henry Coulter. Now, he was a one-time organist at Trinity Church in Boston. And the music that he wrote here does sort of evoke that of a regal procession. In fact, it's almost martial sounding. Now, what irony is that? The tune that sets us thinking about the entrance of a powerful ruler, while the text reminds us that Jesus came to serve and to heal. Of course, both aspects are present in Christ Jesus, that of a glorious and triumphant king and that of a servant. But the image of the triumphant Christ belongs to a future time and place. That regal, glorious image should not be allowed to overcome the reality of Jesus, who was the servant, the restorer, the healer, and the one who loves all beyond all else. The song's final verse brings the whole thing together with these words: "You chose a humble human form and shunned the world's renown. You died for us upon a cross, with thorns your only crown. But still beyond the span of years, our glad hosannas ring. For now at God's right hand you reign, a different kind of king." Thank you, and we'll see you next week for another edition of Lifting Our Voices.